Do you have any? Soon. What's going on? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing today? How you doing? How you doing? Just gonna be going through stuff today. That's it right there. And let's jump into it. Let's give you guys a little something to check out before the throng gets in here. Lord willing. We did good, was it yesterday? The day before? At the shop. That was a good stream. Lots to do in there. Still got much to do. Not recording the end. You kind of get the gist. I made a couple of these pieces of metal. And, yeah, made a couple of these pieces for a job. They were good, so yeah. So there we go. So let's see here. Let's go through some stuff. I do want to show you guys a little something about the Justified design here. And so we will get chat going soon. So a lot of what this is about, some is about information for you guys on what Justified design is, what we're doing, that kind of thing. What is all this about? Why am I getting this on my feed? All that kind of stuff. So if you do creative things, if you are creative, if you create and build, I mean, in the contracting construction industry to painting, whatever, there's a little bit in here for you all. And so let's go full screen. And just going to share some things with you, with y'all. Let's see. Yeah. So, let's see. This year is the YouTube channel. You guys see that? Hello. So that's what we're looking for today too, is just getting the word out for the YouTube channel specifically, so we can get monetization going because we need to do this full time. Just trying to get over that hump. That's what we're doing, getting over that hump. So we're racing to 1,000 subscribers, and that's, yeah, good stuff. So let's see here. Let's see. What I want to do also is give you guys a little bit. This is the Facebook Justified Design. Let's run around and kind of show you some stuff, just in case you like sub to one, or you're getting a feed from Facebook, or you're getting something, this, that, and the other thing, or you put a follow in on something, X or something like that. We're also on Threads. We are on Twitch, and so we do some stuff on a lot of different platforms. But let's see. Yeah, let's jump in. That's the Streamlabs. That can go over here. We don't need that. Here we go. There's the Twitch home. We did some really awesome painting on there. There's the short on the YouTube that has to do with that. So, yeah, it's good. Let's see here. Let's jump in about halfway in here. This was a good pro tip we also did. Spraying your rattle can into a container and then pouring that after you get it with enough paint in it. Keep filling it up. There we go. And then somebody's got some scruff on them. And then pouring it into your sprayer. $16 from Harbor Freight, $16.99 plus tax. And filling it up with the spray paint and spraying from there. And so you get a nice even feed. Lays down good, just like that. There you go. Yep. So this is just some of the stuff that we do. As you probably have seen a lot of. You may have not. If you're just jumping on here, how you doing? Hope all is well for y'all. If you're just jumping on, kind of seeing what we do all sorts of stuff. Car wrap design. That was part of that build. A little bit close, yeah. So here's the starting product. This is a vanity repair we did, and that's the finished product. Not all that great of a photo, but it was pretty clear, pretty good. And then we used, I think that this was maybe a satin finish on the sprayer, and taped it all off and everything like that. This is just I think drywall mud, which we wiped off. It was a nice looking vanity, and it worked well. This is something we did not in college. We did this in Italia, working for a company over there. Let's see. These are awesome things. These are all awesome. But what did I want to show you there? Oh yeah. Stuff like this, other car wrap design. Oh, I love this design. Yeah, this is a beautiful design for like for parts, maybe a salesman working for Falcon, or a little bit of parts delivery here and there. Not a big delivery van, just more probably on the road doing sales and things like that. So, but is that, yeah, love those. Yeah. See all photos. Let's see if we can go into a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Also, this is a product I have in limited talks with the city on. It is a wall panel, modular wall panel for the entertainment industry, amusement industry, and so working on that kind of thing. So this, I'm just trying to scratch the surface here a little bit. This is the kind of ideas. It's a broad spectrum, but it's primarily geared towards product, finished product, and creativity onto finished product, and what industrial design is, really. So just wanted to show you guys a little bit more. That's awesome. Yeah, get your bag boards. Get your bag boards. Season's coming up. So let's see here. I staged that intentionally because we knew that there's snow coming, and had the idea from the Lord, had the thought that to take that picture, and yeah, we did well. So let's see here. This is an exterior, just rolling through some of the product ideas, just sharing some creative ideas that we've had over the years and going from there. So yes, let me double check something really quick with you guys. But this is an exterior mock-up on computer. I believe this isn't SketchUp. This might be Punch Pro software. House design could be Home Gardens also, possibly. Let's see something here. Yeah, that we did. There we are. Okay. Okay. All right, just checking. Making sure we're on. This is a great application, super neat, super fun idea for airsoft park, paintball. You can do Christmas walkthroughs here with it all lit up. Beautiful. There's a lot of opportunity and a lot of options with something like this. Exterior, everything's treated wood, painted, treated, whatever, or maybe even plastic sheets and stuff like that. So just so it's they're not full. There's no roofs on any of this stuff. It's not full structures, and so it could be easily done cheaply and profitable. So let's see. Okay. So more education, just cluing you guys in on what we have done, what we can do, some of what we can do. There isn't much that we can't do, but depending upon tooling, and that also is a little bit of what we got going on here. What else did we do? We did Instagram. We do have Instagram. Let's I don't know exactly how much we've got on Instagram. We're doing a series, and so yes, we're asking for subs today. So like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel where we're at, please, and get into 1,000 subs. We can do it. It's possible. Yep, God loves the idea. And so let's see. So we're doing a series on Instagram shop details. So it's just kind of like a fun, we take there we go. Let's go the other one. So we take a close-up shot, a high res shot of a detail in the shop, hence shop details, and we go on to then show you the full picture, kind of like kind of clue you in, and little guessing game and stuff like that. Really neat kind of pictures here. Really neat kind of details. Who knows what that is? And then the reveal comes, the next day, 2 days, a week later. Sometimes we've been doing. So I'm sorry about that. Much apologies. Here's a good one. This was a favorite too. It looks almost like skin, right? I mean, it's got a little pinky in there, I think, maybe, and so what is it though? Shop details, and then it comes back. You can see there, which is right up in this area where that detail shot was taken. And let's see if we can we can a little bit. No. Okay. That's not all that profitable. So, but it's right in there. You can see it. Yeah, if you look close enough. Let's do this one also. That was a pretty good one. Who knows what it is? And then, of course, just about everybody's used something like that. So that's what we're doing on Instagram. That's, of course, YouTube catches a lot of some of the shorts that we're doing as well, and we do a lot in shorts. We haven't done much in videos. Those are coming. The real thing, yeah, let's get into that. Okay. Let's get into that. So let's go a little bit deeper into the Justified Design YouTube page. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Awesome. Super, super grateful. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go details about you. Here we go. So, and let's make this a little bit easier for us to read here. So this is, and let's do that too. What do you say? Okay. iPhone. So this is, okay. As far as like a mission statement or something like that, this is a small write-up, very small write-up. I've got more. I've done Chat GPT'd a lot of stuff with some good ideas in there, and so a fully functional shop is what Justified Design, the business model is for Justified Design, and a local shop where you can go. Creative people can gather with their ideas, get stuff done, bring their products to the next level for increase of their families and all these kind of things, increase of the nation. So creativity coming together for product, and also, building stuff at your house or something like that. If you got something you want built, like a tree fort or something like that or whatever. I mean, two products you might have, like an old Mustang or something like that, and you want a new shifter for it. We 3D model and 3D print, all that kind of stuff. So that's what the thing is pro tools at a place, and also space where you can spread out, do your stuff, make your cosplay outfit, get some 3D stuff printed, share some ideas with a friend on new foam making and stuff like that. That's the idea for Justified Design. That's the idea. Let's, okay. Yeah, let's jump back. We'll jump back to that. Oh, there we go. That's the idea for Justified Design, is a place where you can go and get stuff done like that, whether it's repairing something or you got a product idea you've never even touched on, and it's a good thing, and you're like, oh, this should be. And so those kind of ideas from the Lord, hallelujah, those kind of ideas, we want to have a place. It's the desire of my heart for sure, but I just feel led to do it. A place where all these people can come together and share these ideas, and have a place where they can, get hold of that machine that might be, otherwise in another state or something like that, be able to cut out their stuff, laser, all kinds of different stuff, all kinds of different fun manufacturing, small amount of manufacturing. Because this is, that's the idea for this, is kind of like an entry level to manufacturing. limited run stuff, yes, that kind of thing, but an aid to bring America's creative ideas to the next level for the prosperity of the country, for the prosperity of all the people in this country, for for many, many good things. So that's what this small write-up is a is a place for all that kind of stuff. So we're looking for funding, we're looking for grants, we're looking for all those kind of things, government grants, local, city, state, national, those kind of things, as well as YouTube stuff, as well as subscribers, because that helps us. Likes, you know the drill. They all help those people that are doing those things. So if you think this is a good idea, and I know it is, and so if you think it's a good idea, then please subscribe and like and comment and all those kind of things. So we're pushing pretty good to get this stuff done, to get to the next level, because we need a new shop, we need expansion, we have some limited tooling and stuff like that, but we want to grow more. We also need we need to have conversations more with cities, local cities and stuff like that, to engage in that conversation of bringing this kind of idea to the citywide, so people will know. Instead of Invention Submission Corporation or something like that, sending something away to somebody you don't even know necessarily, you can walk in through the doors, you can say hi, and you can talk to industry professionals, people that have been through it, people that have had access to manufacturing, all these kind of ideas to bring your product ideas to the next level, and to manufacturing, to market, working on presentation, all those kind of things. So that's really what Justified Design is the idea of what Justified Design is. And so let's read through this really quick. College-educated design professional with 24 years in construction industry, been gifted to build a lot of things over the years, and we're just getting started on a new chapter of entrepreneurship with Justified Design. This company is a big idea that could play a part in increasing creativity, innovation, invention, product development, prosperity in this nation, and prosperity. With the right tooling and shareable know-how, Justified Design is a company where special, talented people like you and me woohoo! So, So, where was it? With tooling, shareable know-how, can bring their creative gifts through the shop doors and literally build the reality of tomorrow today. New tools, techniques, and the space to work in. A lot of us don't have the space to work in. That might be the biggest hurdle in getting some of your stuff done and fixing that table. And you could lay out plastic in your living room and sand or in the garage. The garage is probably full of stuff already, anyways. So bring it down. Cart it, however, throw it in the back of your van, and a chair, whatever, even, and you bring it down and have a place where people know how to do it. You can get tips and ideas and to make it good finish and stuff like that. So, painting, sculpting, basic and custom woodworking. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. New tools and techniques, space to work in, can play a part in bringing your creative ideas to product. Painting, sculpting, basic and custom woodworking, manufacturing, milling, lathing, for fabrication, digital art and media, 3D modeling, 3D printing, industrial and product design, automotive, drawing, automotive as well, all kinds of automotive stuff. Again, 3D printing and stuff like that. We do, wrap design, all kinds of unique, fun stuff, so you can trick out your ride. Product design, automotive, drawing, basic drawing, whatever, or it really interesting, any kind of medium for the most part. It could be tattooing, carpentry, costuming, clothing and cloth printing, printing out t-shirts and all kinds of stuff like that. Really good stuff. You name it. Justified Design will have it. And the idea that we'll have it is so far, we'll see, but and a lot of it is just going to be through the company too, as well as pulling in some of these more expensive tools and things like that. Some of them can get up there pretty high, but then we'd have it and we'd be able to use it, and also we'd be able to bring in clients too as well to this kind of thing. The people that are involved in this, the people that are doing their own work also in Justified Design will also have will have a chance to have access to other clients coming in and stuff like that. There'll be a place for those people to be able to sell, vend their stuff. If someone's got t-shirts and things like that they're making, there'll be places for something like that. Even an online presence, online store, stuff like that, where we can go to Chad's stuff that he's building in the t-shirts that he has, in all the product lists and stuff like that. Good ideas for helping and aiding people to get their stuff out and to get noticed. So, if it's a good idea. So, you name it. Let's get going as a nation. That's a little rah-rah kind of thing for the prosperity of this country, for each other and for children and for theirs. So that's what we're trying to do. And so we're going to have, this idea. We're going to have a lot of live streams. The idea of live streams through this place where we'll have some of the patrons and things like that, spotlights on what they're building and things like that. There's so many possibilities with this idea, but we need you also. We need you to come in with your ideas, so we can grow this thing. So I think it's a very good idea. It's something that I'm very passionate about. It seems like I was in the construction industry for 20 years about that point, and I just thought, I knew for whatever reason, I studied in college in Chicago, and let's do that. Let's bring in some of that stuff. I wonder if we do have that. No, that's not it. Did I do that one? Now I'm running around here. Oh, let's not split screen. Do I have? I can't bring it in there. Let's go. We want to go splitty. Let's try this one. Want that? Other than. Okay. So is it on? Yeah, I see. Okay, let's add it. Let's add. Could bring it to the full thing. Just want to show you guys something about what I did in college. I won awards. Many of you probably most know by now that, but didn't do anything with it. A little bit. I went to Italy and worked for a little bit. Didn't get paid over there, unfortunately. But let's see here. Okay. Did a lot of that. Did some really good things over there. Slideshow So image slideshow. Getting something together for you guys here. Just some of the stuff that I did back then. Give you a little bit more of clarity of kind of the design process, what industrial design is, what product design is. Okay. Hi. This is totally impromptu right here. This is why. I didn't have this part set up at all. Let's get there it is. So this slideshow is some of the ideas, some of the things that I did back in the day. College level industrial design. Some of the stuff, yeah, so it's good. So this was a product that I won first place for this one. It was a cardboard seating, used the least amount of material, was a functional chair. Really kind of great ideas on how to move that into a product with branding on it and stuff like that. This is a piece of wood. I fabbed it and put some aluminum in there and put a cord on. This was my third place design award. These are going kind of quick because we're talking about them, but that's what gave me the idea, gave me the ability to go over to Italy. And then the rest of this stuff that was a Silver Circle design award for teaching excellence at the university. It was just runner up. This one, this is a great idea that's out today. It's a great idea as far as products go. So you kind of get the idea of what it's an art degree as well as technical. There's a lot of shop work we do. There's a lot of shop tools that are used in making these things. Stuff like that. Ooh, I did do that, didn't I? Right there. We have this done too. Bail on that one. Is that working? Okay. Image slideshow. There we go. Much more pro now. Much more pro. So I could slow this down to let's do that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we don't want to do that UIC. Okay. Okay, this should slow it down. Great idea here. You can put branding on here. You can do this for tailgating. Use it for tailgating. Limited use. It's kind of a throwaway kind of thing eventually, but limited use. It can be used for shelters and things like that. All kinds of different stuff. Again, this is a block of wood that I milled and routed and put that on a metal lathe. This piece of aluminum. That's a photograph. basically with some glue put in there and then pulled it out. It's got a regular cord slot in there. Third place. This was all done on a metal lathe and a milling machine, and also those are steel legs that are made to look like they're stainless steel. The bottoms are the bottom of that is stainless steel. This is a sculpture that was done. Yeah, just a form idea. Silver Circle Award. It was in runner up. It's a good design. It's an award. An award design. This is a rendering. Hey, how you doing? Okay. This is this right here is personal blender that you put your stuff in for lunch. You'd be able to turn it on at lunch, whatever, throw some ice in there, and you'd be able to have your own smoothie, and you just drink right out of it. That idea now is being produced today. This was a collaboration between two other guys. They built the model. I did the drawings, and we could go into that also. So that was just a close-up of the model. Some good, neat ideas going on in there. That's very similar. Let's turn that one off now. Very similar to the Chevy Lumina. The Chevy Lumina came onto the market a year or two after we finished that. There was a lot of similarities. The model didn't necessarily show it. The model was a little bit wider than we probably wanted this thing, and the proportions were not necessarily where we wanted it. Some of the drawings were off too and stuff like that. But the Chevy Lumina with the side panel that sticks out a little bit and the fluting that they had there, that's a lot of the way that we had thought about this product. And so it's just we did good. And so good guys there, lifelong friend, and and one of them, I don't even remember the other guy. I mean, he's probably around. I'm sure he's doing good and things like that. But I didn't have much contact with him. So, but yeah, I did the drawings and stuff like that, which we did not show. They're good. They're technical drawings, very technical, showing what that is. That's actually an amphibious vehicle, and so you can just pull it up to the shore in Chicago, and the back. Let's try to. That's not going to work. Well, let's pull up an image or two. That's what I'm going to do. That I'm going to pull up. This is even less like it technically should be. That's the issue with doing these things. No, we don't want to do that. Done. Okay. Okay, you get the idea. Looks like a Suzuki or something like that. But this also should have been a little bit longer, maybe. I know we didn't. There wasn't. Again, there was a lot going on. It took a long time in development, the ideas, and then we just had to kind of throw these things together at the very end. So, and we're college students. We're freshmen. This is the first year, and it did get chosen for the senior show. And so it's a good idea. So really neat. This, let's just kind of increase this here so you guys can really kind of get what's going on here. So these fins on the bottom, or these intakes, are part of a worm drive that when you drive into the water and you telescope, you can open up this. That's not necessarily advisable in the water and stuff like that. You could roll the window down. But these back panels would all telescope into the middle. And so you'd have wide open back end. So you could go fishing and stuff like that, whatever. But yes, this was part of a worm drive, kind of like a jet ski is. So then you just hit the gas and just scoot along. This was freshman year. This is maybe 87, 88. I don't think it was 89. Anyways, this was like a jet ski design. What was that? This was a jet ski. Just like a jet ski, powerful like that, but yet, and this also, thank you, Lord, the frame was a solid, it was all aluminum frame, but it was more like it was more like a balloon frame kind of thing, where it was all filled with foam on the inside. And it was, had all of its turns and twists and things like that to make structure, but it was mostly just aluminum. And in the center, it had a big battery, and it also had a small diesel engine that would work with the electrical and small diesel engine. It would work with that. I just noticed we got the TV over there. So it would work with all that stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go turn off here in a bit. It would work with all that stuff. But this was one of the first also hybrid vehicle. This is, you can check the facts on this. Again, look at this. Wait a minute here. Yeah, we got the date right here. Yikes. 89, it was 89, 689. So 1989, were there any hybrid vehicles out there? Now, to his credit, we got a lot of these ideas from a professor named Herbert Ohl. We didn't get all of them. We did most of it. Some of the ideas, like this idea for a hybrid, came from him. And he was the last director of the School of Ulm in Germany, and he was a traveling professor, came to UIC, loved America. And so he was one of the professors that was over us. We did a few things. I did that Poltrona Frau chair in his course. Actually, I graduated. I came back to do that competition. But this, but that was his idea, or that was the ideas that he worked on. The VW Bug, the original VW Bug. That's the German professor that was at our school. Very accomplished, very talented. Worked a lot with the Italian furniture company Poltrona Frau. You guys can look it up. High-end Italian furniture, very good stuff. He did spring chairs. I think it was called Spring, with spring steel. A good idea. I've gotten a few different ideas on chairs to do that with that. But this is again, let's just. This is, So this is the idea, again, is I would have never known about those kind of things if I didn't hang out with industry business professionals, with creative people, with all those things, and the sharing of the ideas. Similar to college and stuff like that, but the sharing of ideas in a place where you can actually make those ideas happen easily, somewhat, where they can get done. And then also through that kind of collaboration and that outreach to businesses, to manufacturing, to people that can actually put your product on market. That's what this portal idea for Justified Design. That's the idea. And so we're looking for funding. Please, give a like and subscribe if that's, I mean, at the very least, that's a blessing. So, and that's how YouTube works and things like that. And so thank you very much for your time. Thank you for hanging out with me on a busy Sunday, maybe. So you're appreciated. You are loved, and keep those. Even this conversation with us is going to give us creative ideas that we can also bring to the next level. And so I appreciate you guys. Peace. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.